Hello guys, welcome my beautiful people. This is Zach from Zach Anime Studios, the #1 channel for graphic design, animation, and teaching you how to do things. Okay, I'm so happy, guys. The previous video we were doing a video on creating a law firm website. So basically I've done some research. I have a logo. This is a logo I found on the internet, and then we're going to use it. We're going to add a logo on our website, and then we are going to customize now the look and feel of the website. So if you have not subscribed, by the way, please like, share, subscribe, and then now let's dive into the business of the day. So first thing first, let's just remind ourselves what we learned previously. When creating a menu, there are two ways you can do it. You can customize, or you can just go back to the backend and then you just do the manual customization. When using a the customize key, everything is set on your screen as you see. So you just click on menu. You can create your own menu. Let's say you want to create a footer menu. Just give it a footer menu. So menu. This one will go to the footer menu, basically on below wherever you want it to be, or a side menu. And then when you do that, you can now add elements to it. Either you want to add contact us page, frequently asked questions. So that is how you customize your menu. And I've also just given you another method. You create your own menu. You can rename the menu and then you place it where you want to place it. If you want it to be a side menu, you can also just do the same. You go back, create a menu, and give it a name as sidebar menu, whatever you want to call it. It's your own choice. And then what you do, you add the links to it. So the links, you can either add a post, you can add either the services you want to put. All these features that are appearing here, you can just add it, and then you have your custom menu. So we already have our main menu, our main menu, which is this menu. If you want to add item, you can also still add items. Let's add like a sample page, but you want it to be a drop down menu, so you can just add whatever you want to add. So let's say this company has teachers, anything you think you might think of. It has teachers, student, like that. So you can still just make it as a drop down menu. Just to show you it's a drop down menu, when you look at it at the menu, you'll see there is a sample page just right below. So it comes below the main menu that you had, the main item that you had initially placed. So that is a side menu, but right now we don't want to have it there, so you just delete it and then you publish. So your website looks good, looks clean. So after that, the second bit, now we are going now to customize the page, the look and feel, the design. So here, this is where now the theme that you are going to use is going to determine if you are going to do it right, or your website is going to look shambled, or it's going to look haywire. So whatever you want to do, this is where now there are many themes, that there are many let me call them editors, but me, I'm fond of this one. Let's just open with everyone ready. Take a look at it. This is called W Page Bakery. W Page Bakery. So okay. I have installed WP Bakery Page Builder. So this is I love it because it has a lot of features that you can customize your website. It is light, but there's an issue I will talk about it later. Towards WordPress, I find it nowadays is too slow. I don't know why. So let's just use this to make our website. So we are going to use WPage Bakery. The way it does, it has a both front end or back end, the way we want to use it. On localhost, on front end, it might disturb, it might give us some errors, but the backend editor is cool. So here is where you start. There are three basic things you have to understand: the rows and the columns. You understand the rows and the columns. The rows go across, and then the columns, and then the rows. So that is how you just have that as a fundamental, something that you have to have in the back of your mind. So when you want to add an element, so all the things that you want to add in the on your page are called elements. So you click on element, so you will find you'll have rows, text, section, separators, image gallery, buttons, all these features according to now this theme is customized according to the theme that I had already bought, the note theme. So first thing first, create a row. First thing first, create a row. On the row, you click on finish, and then you can now select, do you want to have a 3-column, a two column, a full column, a 3-column, a 2.5 column, a third 1/3, 1/3, 1/3, basically 3 columns, that is, or 4 columns. So if you want to do that, you just select if you want to have 2 columns, you'll have the first column and the second column. The next bit, you just add an item to it. That is, you create, do you want to add now text? Do you want to write on it, on that column? So you do that, you create your first text. But now this is just to show you how to do it. Now let's add another element. Let's just add another row. You can drag and drop. So basically this first column, I'm looking at it, we want to have a slider. So you click on that, and then you can search on if you want to use a slider. You can have a slider, so you can place your slider there. So right now there is no slider. You will create a slider, and then you will put on that position. The second thing, now if you want now to add, maybe you think you want to have an image, you will also just do the same thing. On the right, maybe you want to have an image, you do the same thing, you add that image, and then maybe it has a 3 column that you want it to be unique. You want right now, you want the website to be unique. Maybe this part you want to have a 3 column. So the 3 column, maybe you want to have some flipping content. That is flipping content. So they are normally called fancy box. So you just write that one, you just add it there. You can duplicate, and then you just move it there, and then you also duplicate and then move it there. So inside the fancy box, you can also customize the way you want, and then you just now, when you are satisfied with your design, you can still add another column, maybe, save, and then you update. So your website will look good, your website will look professional. So after you have done that, you can just now preview website and see what you have done. So this is how you do it. So you'll see your website will have the look and feel that you want. I hope it does not have an error. So basically you have not added the slider, so I think that is the reason. So you can just go back and we add a slider to it. Okay, so let's see, hope the content is still intact. Yeah, the content is still intact. If you want to see what had happened earlier, we can just first remove that and then we create the. So basically, when you're doing something, you always find you have some errors. The reason why you do it is to get that error and correct that error so that the website looks as expected. You see, the website already, the error came because we did not add the need to add the slider. So we're going to add the slider. So as I told you, it had three. The first one had a slider, but we removed it. The second one had 2 columns, and then the third one we have the fancy boxes. You can take a look at it and see the fancy boxes, the first 2, and then the last column is that. So that is how you're going to create your website. Like you add items depending on the requirements of your client. So that is how you create your WordPress website. So let's go back once again and edit. So basically, if you want to edit the site, you just click on edit and add the content that you want to add. So let's just do that. Control A, Control C. So basically, maybe he has 4 paragraphs. That is his description. Save. He wants now we are going to add the image for his website. So they just click on that. If you have an image, you can add from the website, or if you don't have, you can now select from your PC. From your PC, law firm. That is his logo. That is his image. Yeah. And then you set it up. So basically, you will change the value to 600 by 600 by 600. So that is the image. Now we are going to edit the fancy box. The fancy box, you're going to edit the fancy box. It has all that. I think let's change something about the fancy box. I don't think it's really looks good on that, but we can just change it to something else. Okay, so let's just because you have to find a good design so that it gives you a good design. So we're going just to take a look at something that might look good, not images, because we have already added the image. So we're just going to add let's take a look at it, what this theme has to offer us. So portfolio, media, post, depreciated items. Okay, now let's look at fancy text box. Okay, what did we add the previous time? Okay. Yes, let's add hoverbox. Okay, I know, I remember hoverbox. So with this hoverbox, let's just add an image. I'm going to use the same image just to have a look at it. So basically, this is how you're going to do it. The best way you can do it. So basically, this is just a framework. Whatever information you're going to get, you're going to use it the way you want to use it. So we have added the hoverbox. So that's it. So then we update. Remember to update. So let's just take a look at the website and see how it feels. Now that is how you create your website. You see, yeah. Now that is it. That is it. It looks beautiful. It looks much beautiful. So you can see the difference with the first part. The image is too big. So what we're going to do also again here is just going to reload the page, and then now we're going to give it an appropriate size. Okay, the appropriate size you're going to get is just put a specific size to it, add a specific size to it. Now let's give it at 300 by 300, yeah, something like that, 300 by 300, so that you reduce the size, and then your website will look good. Your website will start looking good. So you see now we have now you're going to add the width so that it reaches the end. So I give it at 300 the height, and then the width at 600. Okay, so that is how you also your maternal instincts. Use your instincts to see that it's good. It's so basically what you do is whatever you are going to do, it has to please your eyes. It has to please your eyes. If it pleases your eyes, it will please the client's eyes. That is, do something that will please your eye. If it pleases your eye, it will please the client's eye. So that's it. That is just the rule. Okay, now it has gone on the height section, so we need to make it. We need to change it the other way around. So sorry for that. The width and height. The width and height. This is what we are enjoying ourselves. So you learn by trying. That is the reason why we are doing this. That's the reason why we are doing this 600 by 300 now, so that make mistake as you progress. You make mistake as you progress. That will give you a better understanding of either the code or the design you're making. So that's it. You make mistake as you go on. So you see now the website looks good. It has a hover box. It has a side a very a nice description area, the side, now the text box. Now you can still add other elements, but now that is just how you can do it. Okay, so after that you can still the same thing. You're going to do it on about us page, and the same thing you're going to add on contact us page. So let's go and add the logo. So the logo, it has a function called like theme editor. The theme editor. So this is where you can just remove that theme and then you upload your own theme. So I told you I had the theme in mind. So what I want to do is just to edit it a little bit. I've downloaded the theme. So here we have the theme. So I want it to have a white background. If you have Adobe Illustrator or Adobe Fireworks, you use the magic wand tool. You delete the white part, and then you give it a colorless background. So color, and then you just can change first so that you see where there is white elements. So with that, and then you change it back to, you change the canvas color back to transparent. That's it. And then you save now the logo. File, save as, you save it as PNG. Okay, so that's what you're going to do. I'm just saving it on the desktop. And then next, now we are going to upload the logo. So we're going to remove that one, and then you just upload the logo. Then we'll be right about to end our video. So that is the logo. That's the logo. That's the logo. Insert the logo. So every part that you have, you just change the logo. For now. So you save the changes. When you make the changes, you will see your logo also giving you a new look. Yeah, you see, okay, we have the logo, but it's kind of small. It's quite small. So to change that, you can either decide to, you can use a much bigger logo, or a small. Yeah, basically you get the dimensions. That is important. Get the dimensions of the logo for that theme, because each theme has its own dimension. When you get the dimensions for the theme will give you the right dimensions. Okay, you get the dimensions for the theme, and then the theme will give you the right dimensions, so that you have the right look and feel for the logo. I think I've answered a question for somebody who always uploads a logo, and then sometimes he finds it too small or too big. So you just check the dimensions. Here it looks okay. It looks okay. The website is also mobile friendly. If you want to check for the website if it's also mobile friendly, you can do that by inspecting. You see the website looks much better, like it looks much better on phone. But that's just a way you check if your website is mobile friendly. Basically you have to see like it has a hamburger menu. So that's it for today. We have created the first homepage, which is good. So basically this is how you do it. So find your own time, train yourself, do it your own way. You'll have a good website for your client. I appreciate you. If you have not subscribed, please subscribe to my channel, Zach Animate Studios, Zach Rengo. I love you all. Let's keep on learning. I'll always keep on sharing, and tell a friend, Zach Animate Studio. We are here. We'll always be learning together, sharing together. I appreciate each and every one of you. So, mad respect.